Welcome back, dear Radiant Souls. Thank you for joining me on this journey of self-discovery. Today we delve into the heart of self-forgiveness. Life is a tapestry of experiences, both joyful and challenging. We learn and grow from every step we take. But sometimes we stumble, we make mistakes. Imagine standing on this peaceful beach. Feel the gentle breeze on your skin, the soft sand beneath your feet. This is the feeling of self-forgiveness. Self-forgiveness is a gift you give to yourself. It's the key that unlocks the chains of guilt and shame, setting your spirit free. Think of self-forgiveness as this single candle in a dark room. It may seem small, insignificant even, but as its light grows stronger, it pushes back the darkness, illuminating the space around it. This is the power of self-forgiveness. It has the ability to illuminate the darkest corners of our hearts. Self-forgiveness paves the path to inner peace, self-acceptance, and a life filled with more joy. This is your birthright. Imagine your mind as a clear blue sky. Now picture dark clouds of guilt and regret rolling in, obscuring the once bright expanse. These clouds represent the weight of past mistakes we carry. Self-forgiveness is like a gentle wind, gradually dispersing those dark clouds. As we forgive ourselves, the mental fog begins to lift. We start to see things more clearly, our thoughts less burdened by the past. This clarity allows us to make better decisions and appreciate the beauty of the present moment. Remember, you are not your mistakes. By embracing self-forgiveness, you choose to release the burdens of the past. Guilt and regret are heavy emotions. They weigh us down, creating a constant ache in our hearts. Self-forgiveness is the act of gently setting that backpack down. It's about acknowledging the weight we've been carrying and then making the conscious choice to release it. This act of letting go is incredibly liberating. As we forgive ourselves, we begin to heal. The emotional wounds of the past may leave scars, but they no longer control our present or dictate our future. Remember, you deserve to be free from the weight of guilt. Self-forgiveness is the key that unlocks this freedom. Many of us strive for perfection. We set high standards for ourselves, pushing ourselves to be the best we can be. However, true growth often stems from our imperfections. It's through our mistakes that we learn, adapt, and evolve. Self-forgiveness plays a crucial role in this process. It allows us to acknowledge our imperfections without judgment, and to learn from our mistakes without shame. When we forgive ourselves for not being perfect, we give ourselves permission to grow. Remember, you are a work in progress, a masterpiece in the making. Self-forgiveness allows you to blossom into the extraordinary individual you were always meant to be. Imagine your heart as a garden, a sacred space within you where love, joy, and peace reside. But like any garden, it needs tending. Over time, weeds of guilt, regret, and self-reproach can take root. The process of self-forgiveness is about gently removing these weeds. The first step is acknowledging the weeds. What are the past actions, thoughts, or words that continue to haunt you? Acknowledge their presence without judgment. Recognize that you made the best choices you could with the awareness and resources you had at the time. Visualize yourself gently pulling these weeds from the soil of your heart. As you do so, whisper words of forgiveness to yourself. Remember, forgiveness is not about condoning your past actions. It's about choosing to step out of the shadows of guilt and into the light of self-compassion. Once you've begun the process of removing the weeds of guilt and regret, it's time to nourish the soil of your heart with self-compassion. Imagine yourself watering the garden of your heart with kindness, understanding, and acceptance. This is the essence of self-compassion. It's about treating yourself with the same gentleness and care you would offer a loved one who is hurting. Start by acknowledging your pain. Recognize that you are worthy of love and compassion, especially when you're struggling. Talk to yourself as you would a dear friend. Offer words of comfort, understanding, and encouragement. Remember that you are not alone in this journey. Everyone makes mistakes. The process of self-forgiveness is not a one-time event. It's an ongoing practice, a commitment to tending the garden of your heart with love and care. Just as a gardener weeds and waters their plants regularly, we too must cultivate self-forgiveness as a daily practice. Visualize your heart as a vibrant, thriving garden. Flowers of self-acceptance, compassion, and joy bloom in abundance. This is the garden you are cultivating within yourself through the practice of self-forgiveness. Remember to celebrate your progress. The more you nourish the garden of your heart, the more it will flourish. Embrace the process with patience, kindness, and a deep belief in your own worthiness. Close your eyes for a moment. Take a deep breath in, feeling the air fill your lungs, and exhale slowly, releasing any tension you may be holding. Now imagine a warm golden light emanating from the center of your chest. This light represents the power of self-forgiveness. As you breathe in, visualize this golden light expanding, filling your entire being. Feel its warmth spread through your body, melting away any tension or tightness. Allow yourself to be bathed in this radiant light, surrendering to its healing power. This light is always within you, ready to be activated whenever you need it. As you continue to visualize this light, repeat the words silently to yourself. I forgive myself. I release this burden. Feel the truth of these words resonating deep within your being. Affirmations are powerful tools that can help reprogram your subconscious mind and shift your beliefs about yourself. When repeated regularly with intention, they can create lasting positive change. Choose an affirmation that resonates with you and repeat it silently to yourself, allowing the words to sink deep into your heart. Here are a few affirmations for self-forgiveness. I am worthy of forgiveness regardless of my past. I choose to release the past and embrace the present moment with love and compassion. I am a work in progress, and I am perfectly imperfect. I am learning and growing every day. I am deserving of happiness and peace. The more you believe in these affirmations, the more powerfully they will manifest in your life. One of the greatest gifts of self-forgiveness is the ability to fully embrace the present moment. When we are caught in the grip of guilt and regret, it's difficult to experience the joy and beauty that surrounds us. Take a moment to connect with your senses. Feel the ground beneath your feet. Notice the gentle breeze on your skin. Listen to the sounds around you. Inhale deeply, savoring the scent of the air. By forgiving yourself, you release the hold the past has on you. Choose to embrace the present moment fully, with an open heart and a grateful spirit. As we conclude this meditation on self-forgiveness, let the insights we've uncovered settle deeply within. Remember, dear radiant souls, self-forgiveness is not a destination, but a continuous journey inward. It's a commitment to meet ourselves with tenderness and understanding, especially when we stumble or fall short of our own expectations. This journey requires courage, the courage to confront our shadows, to acknowledge our imperfections, and to embrace the truth of our human experience. As we cultivate self-forgiveness, we create space for healing, growth, and a profound sense of inner peace. Remember the garden of your heart. Tend to it with care. Nurture this garden with loving kindness, and watch as it blossoms with renewed hope, joy, and a profound sense of inner peace. A ripple effect. The concept of a ripple effect beautifully illustrates how one small action can create waves of change. In the context of self-forgiveness, this idea becomes even more profound and far-reaching. The transformative power of self-forgiveness extends far beyond our own hearts. By forgiving ourselves, we initiate a cascade of positive changes that can touch every aspect of our lives and the lives of those around us. Imagine the ripple effect that occurs when we choose forgiveness. Each act of self-forgiveness sends out waves of kindness and understanding, influencing our interactions and creating a more harmonious environment. As we heal our inner wounds, we contribute to the healing of the world around us. We become agents of change, creating a more compassionate, loving, and forgiving world for all. As we move forward, let us carry the wisdom of self-forgiveness in our hearts. May it guide our thoughts, words, and actions. May it empower us to live with greater authenticity, compassion, and joy. And may it inspire us to create a world where forgiveness is not a luxury, but a way of life. Take a moment now to express gratitude for the gift of self-forgiveness. Give thanks for the opportunity to heal, to grow, and to experience the transformative power of compassion. And may you always remember dear radiant souls, that you are worthy of love, forgiveness, and a life filled with peace, joy, and abundance. Thank you for joining me on this journey of healing and self-discovery. Subscribe, share with loved ones, and like our content to support our mission of spreading light and positivity. May the light of self-forgiveness illuminate your path, guiding you to a life filled with love. Until next time, dear radiant souls, may you walk in the light of healing and wholeness. Aye Bobo.